welcome to all of you. As we are already 15 minutes late, I'm going to shorten my introductory speech and to go directly to the key elements. You know the program of this day, the workshops. You had the occasion to read the introductory blogs that we published. No need to explain more about the content of those sessions, as well as of the last session on judicial passivism, the idea of judicial passivism in presence with some representatives of the Court of Justice. Just one word to say that this is the last Odysseus conference in the framework of the Omnia project, and we nevertheless are going to organize another one, and I can already tell you that we imagine to organize the next one in October 2019 to celebrate not only the 20th anniversary of Odysseus, but the 20th anniversary of the Tampere conclusions. If you really cannot wait and survive without Odysseus for such a long period, you can join us in July for our usual summer school. Now, I have the pleasure to introduce the speakers of this morning about two main issues, a global and a general one, access for legal migrants to the European Union, and then a more specific but burning one, the issue of solidarity in relation, of course, with the reform of Dublin. Before introducing the speaker, just I want to say that despite the delay that we have already now, we are really going to try to respect the schedule in order to give the chance to all speakers and persons of the audience to have the floor. And you heard that we have a strong bell that we will ring during this day, including for the coffee breaks. Now, let us start with this morning session, and we have three speakers whom I really want to thank for having accepted to come. And I start, first of all, with François Crépeau, professor at McGill University, of course very well known as a former UN special representative for the human rights of migrants, and who has kindly accepted to come and to pronounce the opening speech for this conference. And François, really, thank you very much for being with us, and we are very happy and proud to have you also in Belgium for a while as a professor who has a Frankie chair, which has been built, and I want to salute him upon the initiative of our colleague Jean-Yves Carlier. And afterwards, we are going to have Francesco Maiani, who is professor in Switzerland at Lausanne University, and whom we generally introduce as our Dublinist. Really the specialist of Dublin since his PhD, and who is going to speak about the reform, the ongoing reform, I don't know, reform, tentative reform maybe, of Dublin. And finally, we will benefit from the reactions, the reaction of Simon Mordew, who is the Deputy General Director at DG Home and Migration in the Commission, who kindly accepted, like last year, to share with us his experience and to react to what he will have heard. And I'm sure it will be very interesting, because he's, of course, at the core of the debate and has a long experience since the Commission, has head of cabinet of several commissioners, and also he was in charge in the past of financial perspectives, and I'm sure that he's going back also to these discussion, even with migration and asylum. So I don't take more time, and I give immediately the floor to François Crépeau for 20 minutes.